Welcome back to 726. Thanks so much for being here. We like to feature local business people, and we've got a special deal with the Chamber of Commerce that as a new member of a Chamber of Commerce, they get to come on the show and talk about their business and what their services are. And Chris has been a member for quite a while, and Chris Parks is here. Absolutely. And he's taken advantage of the time to come on, and we really appreciate that because it's all about the Chamber, and we love business growth, and that makes a great community as a whole. And you're in the real estate business. You've been in it for how long?
Be 14 years this November. It's gone by really quickly.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you offering an opportunity for new chamber members to come on the air.
Absolutely.
And be able to talk about their business.
You know, we offered that. It's it depends on how many employees you have, but to be a chamber member, so I don't know what the price structure is, but it depends on how many employees you do have. But the value that we give here outweighs that. So basically, you get to come on to the show free and just donate to
It's
the
like
chamber.
we made money by joining the chamber.
That's it.
That's right.
Now let's go back to 2008 when
Yes,
real
sir.
estate decided to open the trap door, and almost every real estate fell through it. And
Exactly. Real estate was really easy, and even Jeff, that's coming on later, can attain to this. He was an agent for a while. Before '08, it was
steady work.
Really steady work, and a lot of money was flowing into our area. And as you guys know, a lot of people want to live in this area. A lot of local folks here don't realize, including maybe myself, I've always lived in Arkansas, just what a gem we really have in the Harrison and Ozarks area here. So, but out-of-staters really opened my eyes when I got into real estate on just how safe it is here, how beautiful it is here, how low the tax base is here. You know, their standard of living is much higher here for a lot of retirees versus the state they were moving from.
a lot lower.
Yes, I'm
lower,
sorry.
yeah,
their standard of living is a lot higher
in
because
other areas.
Gotcha.
the cost of living is much lower here for those folks.
Gotcha.
What are you seeing as a trend now? And we can tell just not being in the business that real estate is starting to move forward again.
It is. Thank the Lord for that. You know, we've bottomed out. We're on the climb out now, and so we've turned the corner, which is a great feeling to finally have turned the corner in real estate. Last summer, all of the agents in the area were much busier last summer, and that's continued this summer. So we're happy to all be more productive than we were there for a couple of 3 years after '08. And so it's still a great time to buy. You know, the interest rates are still really low.
Yeah, pretty low, yeah.
They are. It's around 4.25 in that range, which is really good rates.
Yeah.
And we still offer a multitude of different loan types. We still have 100% loans out there for people that want to get into a home with no money down. We can show you a way to do that. So, you know, it's kind of like why rent when you can get in a home with no money down and enjoy all the tax advantages of being a homeowner.
Is that an advantage going through a realtor? Is they're connected with a lot of the lending institutions? They know what's available and what kind of special deals you can get.
Right.
Probably tax credits too. I'm sure.
Exactly. You know, the big advantage of a realtor is the knowledge that they have because we do this every day for a living. And most folks don't buy that many homes throughout their lifetime or sell their home. So having the reassurance, you know, that you've got someone helping you that does it every day and they know the ins and outs and they can point out things that's going to help you, you know, I think that's a big advantage there. For sellers, you know, I think, you know, as far as like Century 21, we have not just nationwide, but we're on the World Wide Web now. So the exposure and stuff that your listing gets by going with a real estate company usually is well worth the fee that you pay that realtor to market your home for you.
Yeah, 10 years ago, I don't think people went to the web, and a lot of the real estate agents, they just had a website. They didn't have, if they had a listings, it wasn't connected with anything. Now you got photos, you have 360 tours.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's really come a long way.
In Century 21, we have the slideshow, the virtual tours that are on our actual website. And the business consultant for the state of Arkansas for Century 21 I met with him the other day, and he said literally there's about 500 websites that feed off of century21.com. You know, Zillow, Trulia, all those type sites. So you're not just on one website when you list with us. You're literally on
So you
hundreds.
I was going to
Go
say,
ahead.
it's nice too now with technology that you can get on, say, Century 21's website or whatever,
Exactly.
and put in a price range or certain specifications for what you're looking for, and it will bring up a multitude of houses that are, I guess, on the MLS or whatever.
Exactly.
And you can research them yourself and then contact your real estate agent, and they can help you out. You know, a lot of it's self-directed, I guess, to start with.
It is. It's
And
much.
then-
Yes, it's much easier for a buyer now to search homes. In the old days, you pretty much had to drive into a real estate office to
Exactly.
even know what was out there. But the nets really, computers have really changed how people search and look for homes. About 85% of all of our leads come from the internet now. So yeah, folks are a lot more educated, and I really like that because they have searched the web and can pretty much see everything we have listed now, and so they already know a lot about the properties they want to see, and they actually can streamline your showing process and speed it up and not spend quite so much time looking at properties that they might not be
Right.
interested
Yeah.
in.
But the real estate agents, they still have to be a little aggressive, don't they?
They do, they
Yeah.
do, and we're pretty good negotiators, and that's probably another reason, you know, for it would be good to look into having a real estate agent to represent you. Is most of us are pretty good negotiators, and so some folks, you know, think, well, I'll sell it myself, and that's okay if you want to try that. That's perfectly fine, but. More times than not, a realtor may end up negotiating a lower price for you if you're a buyer on your home, or getting more money for you if you're a seller because of the exposure we have on the web, and there's so many more people are going to see your listing.
Do you specialize in anything like business property or residential or land or?
Pretty much in a town the size of Harrison, you have to pretty much be a
it
jack
all.
of all
Everything.
trades, right? In a larger city, I found that there are agents that mainly just do commercial, or they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do land, or you know, those type of things. But in the Harrison area, you have to be able to do it all.
Yeah.
So
Now, can you show other property that's
Yes.
not your listed?
that's exactly right, and I'm glad you brought that up, Dan, because a lot of folks don't realize that they can call one agent, the agent they're familiar with, the agent that they're comfortable with, to look at any property in the area here, because
Right.
we all pretty much share listings, okay? So you don't have to agency hop from one office
Yeah,
to the next
yeah.
to see everything. So it's a really great convenience for the consumer to be able to use one agent to look at all the area properties that everyone has listed.
So when are you available?
Well, let's see. I think there's 7 days in a week, and I sleep maybe 5 or 6 hours a night.
Yeah.
So now, seriously, we're pretty much available 24/7. We have the capability to roll the main line to an agent that's on phone duty at night. So pretty much until bedtime, and you know, we are available. If you call our main line, you will actually get an agent that will answer and talk to you about real estate.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we
All right.
appreciate you coming by. Again, we congratulate you for being a member of the Harrison Regional Chamber of Commerce, and you've been really active. I've worked with you on several things
You bet.
in the years past. So, if you're looking for someone to show you property, you don't have to look very far. Chris Parks is right here. He's a nice guy, and you call him up at 3 in the morning if you want to.
3 a.m. I'll be right
You
there.
throw out that number there.
Yeah. Oh, his number's been on the screen the whole time. I'm sure.
Okay, never mind.
So, hope we get you some business,
Yes,
and you'll be comfortable with Chris if you're wanting to look at any kind of property in the area. Thanks, Chris.
All right,
Thanks
thank
for
you
being
guys. Appreciate it.
All right, let's take another break. We're going to talk Boone County Library and all the things that are happening there. Ginger Milan will be here in just a couple minutes. We'll talk with her in just a few seconds.